The heart of the game is the story of people from different parts of Russia, of various origins, who are suddenly stuck in one camp and must live with each other regardless of their differences.
One of the important premises of Help Will Come Tomorrow was to put a lot of emphasis on the psychological aspect of survival. What's more, wanting to stray away from the current survival game model, we've decided to change the perspective and to focus more on the narrative aspect. Which is why a lot of key choices are made by dialogue options and text events.
We want to highlight the mechanics that are associated with the character themselves. Their individual traits will have a huge impact on the course of the game. The way the player manages relationships between the survivors will have a significant influence on the success or failure.
The morale of the heroes, which is often omitted in the survival games, will also be an important factor. In Help Will Come Tomorrow, the current mental state of a character will affect the chance of survival of both them and other members of the group.
Thanks to quite extensive gameplay mechanics associated with the characters, the game also offers a fair amount of replayability. Because of variety of heroes and possible choices, each playthrough will tell a different story.
The game strongly emphasizes the differences between characters and try to put them in a historical background. Each of the heroes belong to one of the three factions: aristocracy, revolutionary, and those politically neutral.
The initial relationships between the characters will be based on their class affiliation, so at the beginning the player will be a witness to a strong division within the group.
We tried to go even further. The relationships between each character are described by three factors: friendship, trust, and credit. The characters constantly waver between hatred and care, insincerity and trust.
The heroes judge their mutual involvement in the camp. Many tasks in the game can be performed by two characters in the same time. The relationship between them will affect the quality of given action.
Each day is followed by a very important evening phase when the heroes gather around the campfire. The characters who got lost during the expeditions and did not manage to get back to camp, and those whose state does not allow for it, do not participate in the conversations.
The main idea behind the dialogue system is to highlight the individual personalities of the heroes and to show their differences and animosities based on class division. In addition, the survivors will comment on recent events, disappearances or deaths of the companions, their state and well-being.
Each night, the player may raise two topics of their choice. During these nighttime conversations, some of the opinions may directly affect the morale and the relationships between the characters. Most importantly, there are no good or bad dialogue choices.
The player chooses which character has their morale increased or which relationship is improved. Rude comment can make one character hostile, but it may work with other characters.
The mechanics behind the character relations are really complex and they make up the very heart of the game. We want to tell an interesting story and you can't do it without real complex characters.